Brooklyn Independent Television.
Brownsville is considered by its residents to be home of the brave, but many who live here also know that it's home to the Brownsville Bike Shop. Now, when owner Jah Hammed created this shop some 30 years ago, he not only saw it as a two-wheel transportation fix, but also a community hangout spot with a musical theme. Now, I've been riding up here since I was a kid, so let's take a look inside and see what keeps neighborhood riders jamming back. So, what inspired you to open up a bike shop?
I'll tell you the truth, I came in this neighborhood like about 30 years ago, and I wanted was to put a video store, but when I checked the neighborhood, they had too many video stores. So I say, you know what, let me try to get something that is not in the neighborhood, something that can benefit the kids, the older people. So I, put the bike shop.
So who are the customers that come in here?
Some people from Flatbush, Brooklynites, you know what I'm saying? And now that I'm streaming on the web, I get people from all over now.
I've bought a couple of bikes from him, from myself and my kids and grandkids, And most evenings, especially in the summertime after work, I stop by, hang out until probably closing time, because I live in the neighborhood also,
I know almost everybody in the neighborhood. Sometimes walking down the street, before I get where I'm going, which would be like a 10 minutes walk, it takes me like an half hour, because I got to stop here. Hey, brother, hey, it's just love.
This is the only bike shop in the neighborhood at the moment, and a lot of kids come by, and Jah Hammed has a good relationship with the kids and the parents, so it's a great thing.
I think he runs his business excellent. He had run it for a long time. I'm pretty sure he's been there for over 30 years, and he's still in business. So that's
Smiley, what's going on?
It's good.
All right, we're here in the bike shop. It's actually your dad's bike shop.
Yes.
So, what did you grow up here or what?
Pretty much, you can say I grew up right here in this bike shop. I know everybody in the neighborhood, all the people my era. Most kids don't have their fathers, but I'm able to grow and work with my father, talk to my father every day. That's my best friend right there.
So on a daily basis, what do you do here?
You name it. I mean, bikes, we vibe out. You can say it's like another barber shop where, the fellas, my father's a fella to me. He's my best friend. So we sit here and we vibe most of the time and enjoy with the kids coming in, parents coming in and working on their bikes and stuff like that. So
every time I hear people say something about Jah Hammed, they always say good things about him, about how long he's been here, about, his good work ethic, his business is always open on time, always there to service people, Anything that you need in regards to bikes, he'll be able to take care of.
So, I'm here with my friend Willie Towns. What's going on? My friend, my neighbor, and also someone who used to go to the bike shop as a kid.
Yes.
Now, what is it like to know that, as an adult, this bike shop that we both used to go to is still here?
I mean, it's pretty awesome. Me as I'm 27 years old, I've been going here all my life to fix any bike that I ever had. Any bike, any problem I had with the bike was messed up, I brought it to this bike shop, got it fixed. And it's pretty cool to see that the younger youth that I see, when their bikes is messed up, they are actually going to the same bike shop that I went to when I was 7, 6 years old to get their bikes fixed. And I think that's pretty cool, It's good for the community.
Right.
Really
So it sounds like it's more than just a bike shop for the community. I mean, you go in here, you hear music. What kind of vibe does that give you?
I mean, it gives you a good vibe. Like, the people that work in this bike shop is pretty good. Like, as a kid, I used to come in this bike shop, and sometimes you might be a little short with money, and he might be like, he might fix it for you, and be like, don't worry about it, He might not even charge you for a small piece of labor or something like that, So it's like a family business for the community, It's more than just a bike shop. It's love,
It's love. It's love.
Yeah, now I'm about to change a pair of brake shoe. This is what a worn out brake shoe looks like. This is very important that you do change your brake shoe. First step, you take the whole brake shoe off. You take the nut off, and then you install your brake shoe. Simple method. Put the nut back, tighten up.
and we check to make sure that we have brakes. Perfect. Changing off our brake shoe in the front.
When I come in here, a lot of times I hear a lot of music, and I'm understanding that you're a recording artist yourself.
So yes, that's my first love.
Yeah.
You know, music, I love it. And I try to play the music to uplift my people, you know, not to put them down and call my woman poor and, you know, that kind of stuff. So I played it more like a Bob Marley oriented kind of music, you know, something to uplift the people. Financially, it's not here, you know, but the love for the children, you know, when I fix a bike and I look at a little child and I see a smile on the child's face, I did my part. You know what I'm saying? As I'm saying, the only way now I can get rich at this age is hit the lotto. You know, if I don't, hey, I won't. But my lotto is the happiness that I can bring to the children. The young ones that come and say, hey, you know, that's Mr. Bike Man. That's the joy I get. But if it was like for the money, it's not here. When you think about it, I see first generation, second generation, third generation of people. I know guys that used to come here play my games, they're now bringing their children. That's what I'm saying. So it's just love. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Become a fan on Facebook, like Brooklyn Independent Television.